because it's a little bit complicated. And I'm setting this recording up properly. It is recording now. I don't need to do the timing anymore. Unless I do, in which case, bad things. Vegas, says Harry, and Harry is here. Welcome, Harry. Vegas indeed. Can you imagine if I had forgotten? If I had forgotten to change the name of the stream after I said last week that I wasn't going to be streaming Vegas today. And I've forgotten. It is the false hope. It wouldn't even make sense because we didn't stream Vegas last time around. So, how could I have forgotten? If I had forgotten, it would be Star Wars. It would be Star Wars. But no. We're recording. We're streaming. We're going live. Let me launch my mod organizer with all of the mods that are organized. I've watched the rover landing on Mars. Oh, it was a disappointment. I didn't watch it. Aren't there a bunch of them landing right now? Or around this time? Welcome to the stream. Let's click on here so you can have sound. Where all the sexy naked green ladies. No, green. That's on Venus, don't you know? Although they would be orange, possibly. Also a little... Oh, no! I have sound in the speakers, and I must kill the speakers. On Venus are red. I can see that being the case. We have God with us. We need to get Dean Domino. God is very upset with us. I think the water here is radioactive. Yes, it is. We're not gonna drink water from here, dog. God, sorry. I'm gonna mix you up a little bit every once in a while. But we're going out. Now, let's look at the map before we do. Because we have a passage back here. And there doesn't seem to be any connection over there. Huh. That is curious. I wonder how that works. Money. A hard locksbogged. And Venus ones have 3 tits. Isn't there a movie? I never watched that movie. I think there's a movie. I don't think it's on the solar system. With the famous three-titted lady. And not really that important things, unless, of course, we're gonna need things to craft. In which case, some of them might very well be important. God, what are you noticing? Let me look at things. Why are you... Yeah, that's me taking damage. So the fountains are really important. There's cockroaches. Oh, also these. Okay. I don't think God wants to fight cockroaches. Patriot's Cookbook. It's important to get those magazines, because you never know. Oh, another heart-locked thing. Because you never know when we're gonna have speech checks. Oh, this is potentially bad. I don't have that many bobby pins. I also don't need any of your stuff. Sierra Madre armor, on the other hand, I do need. And then you and your gas. Yeah, I see you. God, get down here. Oh, this guy's almost dead. I think he clipped off the map. Yeah, and he exploded. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so there's traps. What exactly are we looking at here in terms of where this is going? It leads to a place. But look at the big thing over there. I don't like that big thing. Let's not go there right now. Let's go meet Din Domino. And see what we can do. Hey! You weren't here before. God, get in here! Are you... there it is. That's the spirit. Is God not coming? Or is he fighting somebody else?
Die.
No, he's fighting somebody else. Hey, do you have knuckles? Because I would appreciate those. Stop it.
That felt good.
Yeah, but you're gonna need to... Yeah, bear trap fist. I like that. Can I repair that? I can't. I might be able to mod it, though. Okay. That's the spirit. The other one. There's... This might have been the one that fell off the map. Okay. So we have a weapon. I did not expect this to be the weapon, but... You know, when life gives you a bear trap fist, you don't have a...
The idiot swallowed his collar.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. You're gonna say that a lot, I think. When life gives you a trap fist, you get a... You don't get a power fist, unfortunately. All of the money. Okay. Phew, this is gonna be something. Holy Chai, so welcome to the stream. Do you have a bear trap as Knuckles? Yes, that is indeed the case. That very much is the case. But it's the case the game is making.
You're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
You're gonna say that so often, I'm not gonna include any of that in the Let's Play. Because he says that over and over again. Where are we going? Oh, the game is... Oh my god, please don't... Seriously? That sucks. Oh, he didn't! It didn't suck! We got a tripwire. For another one of these houses, we're going to want to visit all of them. Although I expect many of them will have literally nothing.
Air tastes like copper.
Air tastes like copper. Bumpy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Colonel Role-Playing Games. How goes it? It goes well. It goes well. I hope it's going all well with you as well. Up in Canada, it must be really cold. Now that's a hobo with a shotgun level of badassery, says Harry. Rutger Hauer. Not warm, I imagine. North America seems to be all basically frozen. I got a little bit of ghost sight over here. I don't think I want that. Ghost sight is bad. I don't want to see any ghosts. So we don't need to go there. Interestingly enough, we didn't come here. Is this on the upper level? It is. Okay, so we're still not going in that direction. And I might be turned around. Yes, I am.
That pit boy.
Wow.
Tear it off your...
He's gonna just say that so often, it's gonna be unbelievable. Maybe he's gonna shut up after a little while. You know, Fur is done saying all of his lines. You weren't here before. Whoa, you're not even taking damage. Huh. There you go.
The idiots.
The idiot is fine, but...
Swallowed his collar.
No. We're gonna need a little bit of healing. Considering the amount of toxic air. Ooh, reading glasses. That's good for my helmet. We good to go? Yes, yes, we're good to go. Absolutely. 0C. Oh, it's hot? It's warm then. For Harry. Oh, I don't need that. Reading glasses, rebreather. I'm just gonna hang on to the glasses then. Are we really not gonna find anything interesting in here? 12 gauge, or 20 gauge. I don't need any ammo. Apart from the microfusion cells.
Almost got away.
Almost got, yeah.
Idiot's hunger screws it up.
He's just wild. Some energy cells. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Minus 7C. Yeah, that is brutal. Here, it's a mild 11. It's -4. F for bumpy. Cold
It's your own
times.
fault.
Cold times indeed. Okay, so we're going all the way over there. We've basically explored all this little bit. And now I don't think there's any like refuge over there. I could talk to the master or elder. Old man. I'm off to do stuff. See you later, Bumpy. See you tomorrow. Give a thumbs up to Holy. Holy Chisa is here. Oh yeah, Holy Chisa is here. I said hi. Did I not say hi? I didn't say hi. Did I say hi? I did. I did say I said hi to Holy Chisa. Because he said hi right before you came in, I think. He's going to force me to play Outer Wilds. You should play Outer Wilds. You haven't played Outer Wilds. I'm so envious. I'm so envious that Bumpy hasn't played Outer Wilds. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Seriously. Seriously.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
One day I will forget about all... Just a super mutant falls from the sky. One day I will forget about Outer Wilds and I'll play it again and it's going to be glorious again.
Fault you're here. Couldn't leave well.
Those machines feed on Sierra Madre chips. There's codes that unlock other things, too.
Yeah, I've been finding some of those codes, speaking of which. Basically, this is a vending machine, except it isn't. I will want... Most likely, I will need... healing items. He did say, yeah. I bought it for him today. Oh, you're very generous. Oof, it's so good. But he needs to finish it, though. Bumpy needs to finish the Outer Wilds. Although, or not the Outer Wilds, just called Outer Wilds. Although, playing for 2 or 3 hours already kind of gets you a lot of the experience, because it's the understanding how the game works that that is pretty cool. I'm just gonna go with a stim pack expired and buy a couple of stim packs if I can. Which, look at that! I don't have stim packs. I can return cigarette cartons and packs. This is important. I haven't been picking up any of them, and they're all over the place. This is the way out, right? This is the medical district. We're not going there, dude. Or are we? Yes, we are. Are we? No, it goes in there. No, we're not. We're not. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk to the Elder Elijah over here. I think.
You return. Why? Gather the 3 as I've instructed, then I will have more for you. Not before.
It's not like, Outer Wilds is not like a traditional RPG. Outer Wilds is... What would an interesting... I mean, interesting doesn't really matter. What would an applicable comparison be for Outer Wilds? It is like No Man's Sky, but good. No, it is. That's not it. I mean, it is, but also not. It's like, you see how No Man's Sky is about exploration and is about finding new places? Yeah. Now imagine a game like that, but it's completely story-driven. Yeah, that's about it. And it's got some really lovely pieces of writing, an amazing soundtrack, a huge twist, really cool. Well, it's not a huge twist, but it's one of the most memorable twists. And it comes pretty early in the game. There's also a twist later on. There's many twists. There's the discovering, Outer Wilds is yeah, but it's something. I feel it's something very personal. I played it on camera. I have a full playlist of it, for a stream. But I think even on camera, it was a very, very personal experience, which is something that I can't often say of many games. I can say that of Soma, because I couldn't, but mostly because I couldn't put it all out. I couldn't say everything that I wanted to say while I played Soma. So it became a little bit a little bit personal in that regard. Soma was really good, yeah, but I think Outer Wilds and Soma are two games, two peas in a pod in some ways, but for very, very different reasons. And Outer Wilds is just phenomenal. It's just incredible. It's a lot of fun. For one, it is super fun. It is super fun, but also it's amazing in terms of, like, it's beautiful, and like, it amazes you. It's like it's wow all the time. Not all the time. Getting on to the end of the game where the puzzle aspect of it really gets kicks in. At least kicked in for me. It becomes a little bit more serious in that regard, and I wish it didn't. But I also don't know how you would make it any better, because it already is amazing. I think if I were a little bit smarter, it wouldn't be like that. Or if I had somebody over my shoulder being like, "Hey, you know," and I would be able to keep the pacing up a little bit more. But then again, even then, I think the ending is drawn out because it's got a lot of things to tell at the end. How about puzzle games like Talos Principle and The Witness? I really liked. I didn't play Oh no, I did play The Witness. I didn't finish The Witness. I think I have Talos Principle. I have never played it though. They're not really my cup of tea. I like I don't play them basically, but I like puzzles. It's just that I don't play them. I mean, I play puzzles. A little. Every once in a while. But if I had to play one, Baba Is You is the one that I would like to play. Hey, Big Red Skeever, welcome to the stream. But The Witness is also pretty interesting. It looks interesting. But, yeah. I think we don't... I decided I'm not going to help you. Never mind. Can I ask? No, let's see. What did I... Oh. Can I ask you some questions?
Ask.
What are the vending machines in the villa?
Assembly stations. Schematics are stored within.
I have 52 hours in Baba. It's very good. I saw a little bit of a Let's Play. It looks pretty difficult as well.
Embedded in the shell. They resemble the vending machine.
Oh, don't worry about the breaks in the sound.
Crafting devices of tremendous.
The game is has a bug.
Once a little convenience, now
it drains you. Yeah.
they are a means of survival. Use the chips with power. Select from the holographic display. The device will assemble it.
Okay.
Then go.
Yeah. Your sound is all broken up, my dude. It is actually a lot worse than it is on the final rendered Let's Play. But I figured a way out. I figured a way to... Well, it's pretty simple. It's just an automatic click remover. I apply to it, and it fixes it a little bit, but not completely.
Copper or old world gold.
Old world gold. I am very good at pronouncing every of the words. What are we looking at? Lots of treasure. But cigarettes are what we need, I think. If I had all the treasure in the world, I wouldn't... Oh, automatic. Oh, I don't need you. I wouldn't mind. Let's see. Let's just go with the stim pack.
It's your own fault you're here.
No, it isn't. The game... Oh, dirty water. I might need it.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
I could, and I did, for 100 and many episodes. And don't you... Freaking... It's what I was saying before. Let me make sure I know where I'm going here. Yeah, we're gonna explore this a little bit over here. The game just likes to blame you for wanting to come and play the DLC. No! No, don't do that. It is bad. It is a bad thing to do. Sierra Madre chips in here, and a return outfit item. That's an actual schematic. The pre-war money. I don't need it.
The idiots.
Oh, hi! The flickering hologram stares at you expectantly. Do you have anything I can buy? Yes. For caps. I don't have caps. It's barter only. Oh, he's got money. Oh, pre-war money. No, I don't need that. That's 250 pounds of money. No, thank you. You can have my stupid pistol. I can take your stim packs. And my automatic rifle. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Maybe the C4 is going to be needed. It isn't very heavy, so I'll hang on to that. Cosmic knife. Yeah, we're not going to use any of these. Because, you know how... I mean, this I might use, because it's a special weapon that the game gave us. And I don't know that we're going to find any more. And you never know. So... sell all of that stuff. And get all this. 250 pounds worth of pre-war money. It's ridiculous. How much? How much? We are at 72. 72 over 3 is 28? 27? Right? 26. Even then, it's going to be ridiculous for me to carry this much money. Yeah, there it is. I saw your gameplay from Battle Brothers. What are your thoughts on it? Battle Brothers is amazing. Battle Brothers is so good. I love it. I just love it. It is so great. I love it. It's if you like strategy games, if you like games like XCOM or you know, yeah. There's probably there's a lot of tactical games like Battle Brothers, but nothing that really stands out to me. Because you know, it's so common to have tactical games like that. But Battle Brothers is simple, like in the way that XCOM is simple, and a lot of the tactical games that exist just go into really complicated systems that make the game be about those systems. And Battle Brothers isn't about the systems; it's about the tactics of it, and of course the exploration and getting better. But it's not about like you leveling characters up to be the best characters ever. Although it has an aspect of that. Because I was a noob. First time I played New Vegas, I entered Lonesome Road on level 6 or 7. All I can say is that I ended as a boy and got out as a man. With no hair and tons of wrinkles. Yeah, that was the Lonesome Road. Wait, that's the... Oh my god, that's the last... Is that the last... No, wait, that's... Oh, yeah. I see... You can do that. It's better than Dead Money as a low level. I'm pretty sure you can do that. But it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. Okay, so I'm keeping that 85 pounds of money.
His collar.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put it all over here. Because maybe we can turn that into the little things that we get. Sierra Madre chips. Yeah. Pre-war casual relaxed wear. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Next time. Next time. Anyway, what do we have up here? Would you let me through? Oh. Oh, it's nasty. Toxic cloud hurting me in the brains.
Just got away.
No, it's fine.
Its hunger screws it up.
Hey. Turpentine. That's a little bit of money. Lonesome Road, start point is right after Prim. And with all that courier, 6 signs, and not surprised that you enter. Yeah. No, wait. I was thinking about it wrong. Yeah, I don't know how you got out of that with a level 6. That is difficult. That is a difficult... That is a difficult level. A difficult... Not level.
Whatever it is, it's
DLC. Oh man, the looting in this DLC is boring as hell. It's a good thing I got you folks to tell me interesting things. And so I can ramble about stuff and complain. I've complained about the looting in this DLC already. It's not like you don't get interesting loot. It's just that you don't get interesting exploration. Also, you don't get interesting loot, but
it'll come to us, dog.
that's beside the point. No, you're just weird. Okay, so that place... It's fine, it's fine. Oh, hi! Oh, you got a thing, do you?
Whatever it is, still out there.
Lovely. Throwing spears. Yeah, you can keep it. Taking a little bit of damage, but nothing major. And since we bought some stim packs, I can come back. Madre's mine, mine, mine. Is written over there. Well, it will be mine. Oh.
Well enough alone.
I think that's... I know where that goes. Maybe. Trade infusion cells. Got another one of these. Don't actually know where I am. But we're gonna return. How do I... Oh. Need to return it like this. This is the less interesting DLC. I like the the idea behind it. But the exploration, like I also like the idea behind the exploration. It's true, but it's a conclusion that a lot of stories in the game. Yeah, like I like the idea behind it, but it's just the exploration itself. It's not very fulfilling.
It's your own fault.
Madre chips. Oh, bobby pin. That's nice.
Here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
And then companions saying the same things over and over again. It does not help. It does not help. I definitely recall him saying the same things over and over again. Okay, so where am I going? Where am I looking? I think I'm looking at in there. And see if I can get through that fog. Playing this on early level, I think that's probably the biggest limitation. Is that if you come here and you don't have a lot of health, it's going to be so difficult for you to survive the outside world. Unfortunately, we're pretty high level. So it's not a big deal. But it's still an ever-present issue.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
He just says the same things over and over again. The map looks like a randomly generated map from Diablo. It does indeed. I don't like looking at it, honestly, but that's more because of my own things than anything else, really. It's not really a fault on the map, but the map does look like that. I love Casino itself, but not the exploration in it, and the story itself was a bit meh. I like the conclusion. I like there's some characters that are well written, if I remember correctly, but it's been a while, so like my memory is not all that it should be. Also, because I'm doing editing after I'm done with playing the game, I'm getting a much better appreciation for some of the aspects of the game. And I think that's really good. Like, I'm getting the appreciation already when I'm doing the stream and playing at my own pace. And complaining at my own pace. But when I do the editing, it's just another level. It's just another opportunity to revisit certain things, re-understand certain things. We took a lot of damage there. Not a problem. Actually, we could eat. So food 143, H2O at 360. So junk food doesn't even... Junk food is just a bad healing. Let's go with dirty water as well. And Instamash. Yeah, that'll heal us a little. I think I've been everywhere then. Over there. when you are with Dean Domino, let him have control over your actions and don't insult him because it will be better for your XDE.
Almost got away.
I don't know what XDE means,
Hunger screws it up.
but I will take that into consideration. Paladin Shenron, welcome to the stream, by the way. I didn't say hi when you entered, but that's because I didn't notice. Because I was in the middle of rambling and complaining. You know how it goes. But in terms of exploration, not necessarily in terms of exploration, specifically in terms of pacing, the DLCs never felt to me like they were
Well enough alone.
like they were as good as the main game. And I'm observing that. It's same Malpais Legate, just a name change to a more appropriate one. Oh, right. No more Legates then. Burned Men. Paladin Shenron. Residential district. Another district.
Believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
So you're the Burned Man and the Legate. I see. What is this? It's a door. Hopefully nobody locked it behind me. Just a bunch of dirty water. It's okay. Okay. The villa area of this DLC is horrible, says Harry. The casino is lovely. I like the backstory. I did like the casino better. Like, this game, this DLC definitely has a... a Bioshock vibe, I feel. Even to the level design, including the casino. Well, I'm a fan of the LGBT story. There's a LGBT story? I don't remember that.
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
2 huge bugs in this DLC. Sometimes when Dean is knocked unconscious, he may never wake up until he restarts the save. Holy crap. That is bad. Dean is talked... I will remove the hostile tag, making the quest unable to be completed. Holy crap. So basically, don't... well, I'm playing on hardcore mode, so he doesn't get knocked unconscious. Because that doesn't happen for me. Ooh, I can craft pack of cigarettes. Why would I want to do that? Just wasting the thing. Okay. There's an object near the doors to the vault you can talk to while facing the vault. It should be the one on the left. Talking to it gives text like you're speaking to Dean Domino, and is even voiced. It isn't known if he has to die for this to happen. Oh man, that is wild. Okay, so this should lead
You taste like copper.
to a new place.
Rolled gold.
It is unbelievable how he keeps saying the same things over and over again. Buggy game, yeah. As long as it doesn't crash, I'm okay with it. Oh man, I don't need the rounds. I thought that was tobacco. But so good. Oh yeah. If the player character has the Wild Wasteland trait, Dean will reference Army of Darkness when he kills a ghost person for the first time and says he's not dead, it's a trick. Get the axe. It won't surprise it won't surprise anybody to know that I don't know what that is a reference to. I think this is a good idea to explore this bit, because this might actually be a dead end. Aha! Purified water and junk food. And
Leave the Salida del Sol gate alone. You're not done with the villa yet, so don't stray.
thank you. I'm just exploring, you know how it goes. Army of Darkness is Evil Dead 3. I can hear you. And you die. Yeah. Then it's sort of surprising that the combat itself is also not particularly... Come on and die.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
The combat itself, it doesn't seem like it's made for stealth or anything. It's just some enemies planted here and there. I think I played as a sniper. Oof, this is bad news. Quick save over there. I don't want to break this. Save scum. Just done playing Fallout 3. It's fucking long, says Paladin. Is it? Well, it depends on how much you do. I don't remember it being more than 40 hours. I think this game is longer. Another return outfit item. I think Fallout New Vegas is longer. Although, I'm not counting the DLC for Fallout 3. I have nice memories of that one in the middle of the swamp.
Copper or old world gold.
I think I liked that. Dean's secret stash over here with another bobby pin. Thank you very much. And really expensive pistols as well. So, is that Dean Domino? Look at that. That's a glowing hand. And a hat and a bobby pin. Now, a hat I would take if it were me, but not Marty.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave.
When played for the first time, I've done Fallout 3 over 100 hours on a save. Yeah. Well, it depends on how you... Because the thing is, it's a game made for you to go to the same places over and over again if you want to. And so you will spend a lot of time. If you want to spend a lot of time. Okay, I think we're on the good path. There is no other exit around here as far as I can tell. So I think we're supposed to go into here, the residential district. Is it going to look any different from the district that we're in? Because this is a very samey area. It looks the same every time.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Gas bomb. Wait. Oh! Mines.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Very skilled checks. Oh, Christine. Christine is one of the companions, isn't she? Explored every single place, did every quest, and started collecting everything. So it was hard. And you did that in 100 hours? That is a good time. How did you explore everything? I could never, even with cheats, I couldn't explore everything. I remember when I was when I played the game for the first time, I didn't use cheats because I was doing it for a review. There we go. Yeah, I was doing it for a review, but I did explore almost everything. But I knew of one place that I hadn't explored completely, and it was the capital. There we go. It was the capital metro area, because it is enormous. I played Fallout 3 at release when it had all mods. Yes, that is my experience as well.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck. Let me make sure I don't get lost in here. And I couldn't explore everything in the capital metro because it was just enormous, and there were enemies. There were hundreds of enemies. My weapons were constantly out of durability. It was awful. Sierra Madre souvenir aficionado. Nice. That save wasn't correctly 100 hours more than that. Yeah, I can imagine that. I can definitely imagine that. They're tasteless. Okay.
Won't get rid of me that easily.
I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, the Danny Boy apples are actually pretty good. Note this on a piece of paper when talking to Christine. Set the other companions to wait or else the game will bug. I will try to remember that. Because if it's not about writing it in a piece of paper. I do have a piece of paper in front of me. Although I don't have a pen. I have it somewhere else. It's just a remembering. To Christine specifically.
It's your own fault you're here.
It is incredible that he doesn't shut up. And it's always about the same nonsense. Okay, let's see where we are in terms of H2O. Everything is good. Okay, we're gonna go with dirty water. And just save the purified water for later. I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm going the right direction is where I'm going.
Trying to lose me in the cloud? Not a chance.
That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they don't, they still might.
What's going on? Who's talking? Why am I in combat? God, can you take care of that? I know you don't like fighting. I don't think you fight at all. Oh, hi. Is it you?
Before they call others. That felt good.
There it is. I think whoever that is talking again. Got other things to worry about right now, but I do believe that was the...
That Pip-Boy. Maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
What was I gonna say? The person we're looking for. Speaking of repeating lines from companions, did you play Greedfall? Says Holy Chaisa. I did not, and you know what? The fact that I know the companions say the same thing over and over again in Greedfall,
The idiots.
is one of the biggest reasons why I didn't want to play Greedfall. It is also not. I mean, it's not the biggest reason. I think the biggest reason is the fact that they didn't send me a key. But the other reason is that I knew that they repeat the same lines over and over again, and I was very afraid of that because I would have to edit the freaking Let's Play because that was gonna get annoying. Unless, I mean, having control over volume is pretty good. I can always shut them up when I want to. It's Dean, I know. We're trying to save caps on everything, buying microfusion cells for Gauss rifle, metal blaster, and electric charge packs for Gatling laser. Of course, stim packs were the biggest problem. Even now I have problems with stim packs. Every single fight. I would.
Its hunger scrubs.
I'm already.
Tastes like copper.
I get upset easily on that. But I am very conscientious, I believe is the word, of when I'm doing when I'm recording a video, because you know if the sound isn't good, then people don't, you know, they don't want to watch.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
And I'm recording a video, so Greedfall was so very stupid, says Harry. I like the story. I have no idea what the story is about, even. Oh no, there's a...
Crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they don't, they still might.
There's a radio upstairs. Ooh, devilish. Deviled eggs. Pork and beans as well. Very nice.
Maybe
Oh. Din Domino. Casino Lounge.
Have a seat. Came all this way. Least I can do is let you rest your feet for a second.
In my butt, I suppose. Do you mind if I look at your empty suitcases? No?
The idiot swallowed his collar.
I know.
The Sierra Madre.
There we go.
Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair
Gotcha.
gets. The cushion's just for show.
How about that explosives check? That looks good. Let's see. What are you talking about? Question mark. Not one for sitting when the clock's ticking. I'm gonna go with the explosives. Yeah, let's go with that. Better be a shaped charge, or you're going to kill both of us.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn...
I thought he was gonna say us rather than ass.
So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
I'll save my questions for the end. Please, go on.
And that's what I've missed. Rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
I'll cooperate. What do you want?
Good, good. Then we're in business. I may be a betting man, but I like it when the odds are in our favor. If you're here with who I think, then I'd rather have you on my side than his. And it's in the hole. You want to live, I want what's in the Madre. Real simple.
Yeah, it's true, Harry. I'm in. If that's all, let's head out.
All right. But you already got company, so tell you what. I'll meet you at the fountain. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see. It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it. If you didn't already force the lock to the gate, that is.
I think when I'm with him, I can go into the cloud and not take damage.
Almost got away.
Or either that or
Its hunger screws it up.
either that or take greatly reduced damage. I'm not 100% sure. Whatever the case, it is a very nice deal. Speaking of which, I don't think we came over here. Although we must have. Why is there a person in here or an enemy? No, we didn't.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold.
Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. Wow. Taking a lot of damage here. When you get into the cloud, you get reduced damage, and it takes longer to take... You get reduced damage, and it takes longer to take... efficiency, if I am not effect, maybe. Yeah, probably, because the Y is right next to the T. Yeah, I think, yeah, I seem to recall something like that. Steam pack expired. Let's go with a normal Steam pack, maybe? The desk over here, tinted reading glasses effect, yeah. Toilet behind the wall. That is a weird toilet right there. Get out of my way.
Almost got away.
It's a bobby pin. Need to pay attention to those.
Close it up.
Scroze it up. I know.
Get rid of me. That
Don't worry.
I'll end you.
Will you? Ooh. Vending machine over here. Did you do it? That sounded like you did it.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
You did it. Secret toilet. It was, wasn't it? Okay, I don't need that. When I played Dead Money for the first time, I was afraid of the cloud. Yeah, and for good reason. The damage does go up very fast. If you think you can survive it,
Swallowed his collar.
if you think you can survive the cloud, then yeah, being afraid of it is probably the best idea. Insta-mash, I'll take that. What is that? Oh, it's a shotgun. A rigged shotgun for that explosive.
It's your own fault you're
Oh, there's mines down there or something. Yeah, I don't know what that is. You had Veronica with you, right? Yes,
well enough alone.
I did. But I don't know if it does anything. It is outstanding that the exploration is so boring. It's incredible. I wonder if it's like because the DLC was developed on a shoestring or what, but like there's nothing here. Or maybe it's because of the way I'm approaching it.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
I don't know that I can actually trigger mines. Because God is with me. I think he makes me light-footed or whatever.
Believe the idiot swallowed his.
Yeah. I did. Don't forget that I did finish the game already once. So I saw it. Not everything, but most of it. Okay. Are we done with the area? I think so. Let's go back to the villa. Game? Why do you do this to me, game?
Kill this one before they call others.
These guys spawn. They spawn. They must spawn. Hey, there's Dean Domino. Hey, God.
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
Time for us to part ways.
You want us to split up? All three of us?
Yes, I'm sure.
I'll make more progress on my own. Just don't get us killed.
So I lost his perk, and he came over here.
Touched by radiation, and you choose to spend your time here. You could have just left, but you're too obsessed to let go.
I used to know a ventriloquist with more skill than you. At least he had the sense to know his own name without carving it into his chest.
Mirrors tell me my...
The truth, buddy,
He
is
swallowed
this.
his collar.
You and me were now family, as long as we got these bow ties on. So watch your mouth, you didn't scare me. Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong.
Greedy Dean, as I like to call him. Yeah. Yeah, because he just wants the money right now. Have other people shown up in search of the Sierra Madre?
Tourists, you bet. They don't stay long, and they don't stay alive long. If they survive the cloud, the ghost people, the traps, then greed takes over, and they start sizing each other up for funeral suits.
So the visitors all killed each other?
Sure. First they figure they
Thought the
can get out,
visitors-
escape. Then they start thinking it over. Start thinking about how they can have it all. They start weighing the odds, taking risks, and then taking each other out. Bomb collars or not. Although, it's odd. The bomb collars weren't linked before like they are now. Guess someone learned what the problem was.
What happened to the people who came to the villa?
Dead. Either got killed by one of the villa's attractions, locals, or the beautiful weather. Can tell you right now, they didn't stick close to each other, and when they did, they let down their guard at the wrong moment. Some left signposts to others trying to help them out. Just led to them getting killed by someone a little more greedy than they were.
Any advice to getting through this?
Well, considering my life's on the line too, yeah. A few things. First off, keep everyone together. Keep checking behind you. Make sure your partners are following. Don't let them
I think he plays another character in the main
Don't go
game.
running crazy everywhere. Almost every inch of this town is lethal. So if you're not sure, take it real slow. And speaking of
Real slow is a bad thing for this map.
attracting attention, go quiet. The ghost people find you, it's over.
That's no, it is not. It's over for them. These ghost people, they're the only ones alive around here.
Alive's a tricky word. The locals, the ghost people, not sure it applies.
Yeah, he
They're a little...
leans in on the
They don't talk much,
character.
as in at all.
But I'm pretty sure he plays another character in the main game. I don't remember whom. Have you tried to deal with him?
Tried talking to them, bribing them, leaving food. Nothing. In the years since, they haven't changed their approach, but I sure have. They catch you, they drag you into the cloud, and you're not coming back out. After that, having your necktie go off would be mercy. My advice? Stay out of their way. They don't die easy.
How tough are they?
You shoot them, they get back up. You stab them, they get back up. That's why I have explosives all over this place.
Maybe he takes care of his voice a little more.
Shut them up, disintegrate them. The ghost people don't go down. Not enough bullets in the town to spend on them. So unless you're a real good shot, save one for yourself right before they catch you.
Yeah, I'm a bad shot. Where did they come from?
Friend, there's more mysteries in heaven and earth. Wait, no. There is more between heaven and earth. Oh, forget it. I'd sooner ask what makes me an undying son of a bitch than spend any thought as to why they crawl to life here. I'm counting myself lucky I still have my faculties. They sure don't. Then again...
You only okay, there you go, Harry.
Focus, I do.
Focus.
Always had the Sierra Madre to keep my mind occupied. Most
Yeah, a lot of voice actors
they
from
have the
Fallout New
same
Vegas have
drive,
died.
The same need, not worth
A
my
lot
time.
of big names.
Pretty much ghost people before the bomb, now ghost people after.
Is there anything else about them that I should know?
Whatever we do, don't rile
Yeah.
them up. Normally, there's only a few.
I know
in
the
pack.
the
There's
one
more
for
out there.
Mr. House passed away.
If they find
and
out someone's trespassing,
there's
it'll be
another one.
shaking a hornet's nest. Don't want to think how many of them could fill these streets.
I don't remember what the other one is. Also an old man. I think Harry mentioned it the other day. Had other questions?
Of course you do. Let's hear them.
I found one of your stashes, many of your stashes, in fact. Why did you leave them around the villa?
Why? Survival. I still needed to leave the residential area to scrounge up supplies, and I don't like taking chances. The villa's dangerous. So I left weapons and stims.
I don't know the...
Tight spot.
I don't know the...
You
I don't know him from anywhere else. I do know that he's a famous
I
actor.
suppose this qualifies as an emergency, so I'm not complaining. Much.
Scrounge supplies, like what?
I still need to eat. At least I think I do. The villa provides, even if it's not as glamorous as the Cantina Madrid. Once I, well, realized what you could scrounge up around here, I had a lot of time to experiment. Not the best chef, but, well, here's the mix, if you can stomach it. I call it a Sierra Madre Martini.
How do you make it?
Scrape some cloud residue off the walls, mash it in a tin can with some junk food from the machines, and hold your nose and down it. There's electric hot plates around if you can't find a campfire to mix it at. Also, there's other recipes you can do with the cloud residue, although it might take a hardier survivalist than me to brew them. I stick to martinis.
That's not a martini. That's junk food with cloud residue. Anyway, Dean has taught you the Sierra Madre Martini perk, quote unquote, allowing you to mix cloud residue and junk food in a tin can at a campfire or electric hot plate for a surprisingly strong, restorative, and disgusting drink. Okay, I have other questions.
It's your time, and if you want to spend it chatting, not much I can do about it.
Would you like to come with me?
Strike up the band. Domino's back in town.
Hell yeah. Dean has given you the Unclean Leaving perk. This perk grants you a short period of time before taking damage inside a toxic cloud, as well as reducing the amount of damage you take inside the toxic cloud by 25%.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong. What's the next step?
What are the vending machines all over town?
Those little company stores. Sinclair's toy boxes. Put in a casino chip, get a treat. Like you're some dog doing tricks. Take any of the casino chips, put them into the machine, and you'll get something out. A snack, a cola, something to mend a tear in your shirt. Sometimes you have to know exactly what to ask for. Other times, there's codes for, unconventional items. For emergencies.
Yeah, I've never seen machines like those before.
Yeah, well, machines like those weren't unusual before the bomb. Maybe to you they're amazing. To me, they're grifters without the personality.
Grifters.
Sinclair made sure if you spent money here, it went one direction. Although that's not how he described it.
How did he describe it?
Called it self-sufficient. Like he was doing the residents a favor. Right.
What other items can you get out of the machines?
If it's an emergency, you can get chems for any, condition. Sinclair left that for doctors and trained professionals, not the common folk.
You mean it's not?
Maintenance could get special supplies out of them. Staff had codes on little cards they could use to unlock them.
Where can I find these cards?
Around. Don't have much use for them myself. Not worth the risk to get them. I got all the basics covered as long as I have the chips to pay for them. I don't need much.
Interesting. I had other questions.
Of course you do. Let's...
Tell me about the cloud.
The cloud showed up after the bomb, I think. I got used to it in small doses. Now it covers the city. Over the years, it kept climbing up out of the Sierra Madre until it was curtains for the sun. Didn't see the sky again. Doesn't seem to bother the ghost people. Can't see
Wow, that's a bug.
too well, though. So sometimes I can use the cloud for cover. If I get desperate.
That's a weird bug. Not that I need agility, mind you. What can you tell me about the villa in the town?
Residential area.
Residential.
Should keep away from the police station. It's a ghost people hangout. Salida del Sol, Puesta del Sol are East Town, West Town. Sunrise and sunset. Or were when the streets and sky weren't covered with toxic gas. Ghost people don't come into the villa much. West Town and East Town, though, they're thick with the cloud and ghost people. Like hunting grounds.
It's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have turned further away. What weapons are you skilled with?
Not one for fighting, if we can avoid it. Still,
Let's go for Christine. We will go for Christine right after.
range, And over the years, I've learned how to handle a knife. And explosives a bit. A bit. Made a lot of mistakes along the way. Still have my fingers, though.
Yep, that's enough for now.
I'd shed a tear, but I'm sure we'll be chatting again.
I'm sure we will. So, that's 2/3 of the mission done. We need to find color 12, Christine. She's close by. In that
wasn't wearing a collar.
he's gonna complain even then. The cloud is still out there. If you go after Christine, leave those two behind to avoid the bug. Oh, I thought you could just tell them to wait. I'll leave the Dean outside. Actually, I just tell Dean to come back. I don't remember that having that bug. Although I might have gone to Christine first in the other playthrough.
Those machines. Sierra Madre may wait, not me.
So where am I going here? I think there might be... I don't know. Let's go this way. You can take him through and before talking just dismiss. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We found the
Don't go through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
Don't worry. There's lots of trap around here. Well, a couple of them. The camera bugs out and gets stuck in your chest. Get out of here, Dean. That thing hurts. Let's look at our health. So 100. I can do something about that. So this is a complete dead end over here. Huh. Thought maybe I'd be able to go up there, but no. Doesn't the unofficial patch fix that? Yeah, I also played with the unofficial patch before. So maybe the unofficial patch fixes it.
Getting real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are lowering the bar.
Treasures mine assholes. Right, wrote whoever wrote that. Oh, is this where I'm supposed to go? It is. To the medical district. Always. Should have saved before opening the medical district. But I think the game is just taking a little while
The
to load.
village comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Why can't I destroy them up close? That's what I really want to know. Can't. And so we're gonna have to use this horrible weapon.
This crouching's hell on my knees.
Sorry about that, mate.
Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supplies as traps.
Oh. Okay. First time we're using a weapon. Actually, that's not true. We used the... Oh, he's fighting. We used the photograph machine. And the photograph machine is a weapon.
He's dead. It's a trick. Get an axe.
No escape. We got the sound of the Wild Wasteland, I think, because of his comment. He isn't dead, it's a trick. Get the axe. A reference to a movie or something. Oh, this awful sound. Is this a linear
See
area?
a prize lying around.
I think it might be a linear area.
Supplies as traps.
Anything in your hand used for fighting is a weapon, lol. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't mean to say it like that. Have you never seen a picture of Ash with a chainsaw for a hand? Maybe. We got 3 bobby pins. And a radio right up there. That's what that's pointing to. Takes care of that. Keep middle clicking. I've been playing too much Deus Ex.
Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories.
Even without cars or factories. Fake geek, yeah. Everyone should know The Evil Dead. It's a travesty. Yeah. No idea what The Evil Dead is. I mean, figure it's a movie. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Gift shop.
I can help you with Cloud. Not for long, though.
Yeah, don't worry. We have other issues around. Huh.
I can hear you moving, whoever you are.
They're down there, I think. Or something. You have a pistol. Good for you. I didn't get you one. And as the legend states, Colonel RPG, now that you mentioned it, somewhere is installing the game. There's also a third-person Evil Dead game. I don't particularly understand why there's this soundtrack that does the sounds. I'm very good at imitating violins or whatever those are. It's the sound of violins. We know very well. Is it only me, but do I always I always do DLCs before second Battle of Hoover Dam when the president is saved? I did it before. I'm also doing it before the second. I'm trying to remember what the heck the second battle is. The first battle doesn't take place in the game, and that's why you're saying second battle. Lonesome Road happens after the dam, I believe. I always thought that was that was what happened. Holy scheisse. But apparently not. Don't know. Let's go with the stim pack over here and fight whoever's purring at us. Doing ghost noises. I'm actually not sure what the sound is supposed to be. The sound. Okay, so this is the way back. That's the way forward. This is the way to the end. I think we made it to the clinic. Run, run, run. Dean.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong.
Yeah, this one is
What's
quite
the next
something.
step?
Let's part ways.
You sure? I mean, look, you can't just tell me to walk now, you know. That's, well, not very friendly.
Yep, I'm sure.
I can't say it hasn't been fun. Well, I can, but I'll save it for my memoirs.
It is a little bit crappy of me to just leave him here. Why are you pointing me in that direction? Game, you're lying to me, right? Oh, I didn't explore this bit. It's gonna be fine. There's no... It is making this noise. I hate the maze where you have to find the tower. I don't remember what maze that is. Can't do anything. If I had some cans around, I'd be able to make some of that surprisingly regenerative martini. But unfortunately, oh, it's just pork and beans. Oh. I don't know where that goes, but we're going. Ooh, look at that. It's another one of Dean's radioactive stashes. Not that I need it, but it's pretty cool. NCR Ranger, welcome to the stream. Dead Money DLC that caused people to start seeing shrinks. Open console, click on the lock and type unlock. Back in Sierra Madre. S. Laxi, welcome to the stream. Yes, back in Sierra Madre indeed. We got Dean Domino just now. And now we're going for Christina. Christine? One of them. Oh, I'm gonna die. Didn't die. Almost did. Where are we? Is this back to the... This is the back side of the clinic. Oh, is that where the game wants me to go? That is. Which means we're not going to go there. We're going to go the other way. The ladder. I see red clouds and ghost people daily. Is that what you're referring to? Seeing that red clouds and ghost people? Red clouds is not, you know, that much of a surprise. Clouds can be red. Sunset and whatnot. Oxygen in the atmosphere filters the blue light out. I think that's why the sunset is red, or tends to be. There's a Veritasium video with info on that somewhere. Yeah, I really wish we found a tin can, but we don't. What a dumb recipe that requires you to have a very... Oh! There's some tin cans over here. I need to make a tin can. Empty whiskey bottle and junk food. He didn't tell me anything about the empty whiskey bottle. Or the extra junk food, although I might be able to find it in another place sometime. Sometimes in the mornings the clouds here are pink. Ghost sight is good for night vision. I don't need night vision. My screen is good enough for seeing in the dark. Seriously. This is one of those gamer screens that that make the dark levels all wonky. It's wonky because it's not realistic. It's not representative of the image. But it makes it a lot easier to see in the dark. The pure black is still pitch black, but it's just anything above that becomes a lot easier to see. So, let's go into the Villa Clinic. Clinic security terminal. Check security hologram status. Patrolling second floor. Set behavior first floor, or view security postings. Security Protocols 2.4. Security Protocol holograms do just as the name implies, provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. Addendum Appearance 2.4.1. Security holograms have been programmed with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or unauthorized personnel just as conventional security guards would. Security Protocols 2.5. Security holograms use field of view sensors to perceive their environment and to aid in pathing. While later versions will feature upgrades that allow for a 360-degree perception arc, the memory cells in current hologram emitters can only perceive their environments in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environment for unauthorized activity. It is best to purchase security hologram emitters in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. Well, if it's in a pair, then they're still going to have blind spots because it's a cone. It isn't like a hemisphere, which would be the, you know, it's like 360-degree cameras work. They have basically two hemispherical cameras on side by side, and yeah. Threat detection 2.6. If security holograms detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal action, they will display a warning, quote, caution, unquote, color to the target. If you believe they ever display this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol. If the behavior persists, they will enter engagement mode, turn red, and attempt to subdue targets with their discharge beams. Note, as requested in the service contract, NE has installed EBE systems in all Sierra Madre security hologram emitters. I'm not actually sure what that means. Often, an intruder's natural response is to attack a security hologram, either with fists or with a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. Attackers spending the time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by a hologram's discharge beams before they can disable them, so there is nothing to fear. That's kind of interesting. Din Domino knows that his collar will blow up when I die. And I'm just here by myself. If I die out here, Din Domino and God, for that matter, both die back in the plaza. I only use it. They have a mod so you can turn off the speakers and the red clouds, but what's the point of doing what you're supposed to try? Yeah, exactly. Is Age of Decadence still one of your favorite games? Yes, it is, Holy Chiza. Yes, it is. I need to go back and play it more, but yes, it is. How long is the stream going to be? For an hour and a half more, usually. It's usually how I go. I go for 3 hours. I've been playing for an hour and a half now. Holograms shooting you. Yeah. That's the downside of that. As with service holograms, security holograms cannot leave emitter range. They will pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter. However, this usually allows a target to be subdued and should present no obstacle to casino security. Hologram emitters are sturdy, yet can still be damaged or broken if enough force is applied. In addition, while they are protected inside sturdy space-age alloys, their circuits are vulnerable to being tampered with. If this occurs, refer to the repair manual that comes with the hologram installation guide. Please call customer support services if this occurs. Do not attempt to repair the emitter yourself. Warning, do not approach an emitter that may have been tampered with. If you must, please wear reflective maintenance gear or metal armor in case of hologram malfunction, and make sure that you can move beyond a hologram's field of view in case problems arise. Just a freaking death trap is what that is. And of course, it's a death trap for me. But let's see, maintenance posts over here. Welcome, and on behalf of your friends at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If no one is there to respond to your emergency, leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days. Yes, that is very good service right there. Maintenance 8.3 holographic greeting and security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the Security Madre exclusive contract, we have delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters requested by the Sierra Madre financiers and Mr. Sinclair, because he's preparing this for the end of the world and all that. Okay, so I assume we're on the first floor because Americans...
The emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
I just read all the manuals, don't worry. Finally can buy a stim pack from the machines. The machines! Were those drums? Did I just hear drums? I think I heard drums. Let me get that actually. You know, that's oh, the bobby pin as well. Pretty good. I think that was... Yes. Yes, those are drums. But are they diegetic? Or are they... No, it's not drums. Huh. It didn't turn... I was detected. But it didn't turn yellow. Curious. Elwood Blackmore, welcome to the stream. 1:25 in Lithuania. Yeah, you guys are 2 hours before me, so, or ahead of me. So, It's 3:25 here, so that would be West Coast. Well, at least same time zone. Dead Snow Nazi zombies in Norway. I don't know. Well, I'm not a geek. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know anything. We got another terminal over here. Gas leak. Admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station. Exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem. It's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in the vents beneath the town. Asked foremen to look into source before government inspectors do. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk, and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew keep the suits ready while working in the switching station and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa and prepared oh, this might have to do with a cloud. And prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, and then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right. That sounds very out of character. Wait, this is fresh blood. There's a corpse here. What? What? There's more blood over here. And more corpse, naturally. An assassin suit. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice, in fact, because our crappy Sierra Madre armor is crappy. I say that. It's actually better than the assassin suit. I'll still wear it. Assassin suit it is. Do I look good with it? I kind of do. The helmet is kind of cool. It doesn't protect my goatee, though. So, you know, not the best helmet. But we make do. A little bit of cloud residue over there. You have a color. Wait a minute. You have a color as well. And so do you. These guys don't have heads. What's going on? Were they trying to remove the collar somehow? Or did they actually succeed in removing the collar and put them in the things? Let's go to the basement. Assassin suit is so good. It didn't look very particularly good. Thank you, NCR Ranger, for following. And welcome. You were here already, but let's see. Yeah, I think it's somebody banging on a door or something. There's only one European movie I liked last year at Marienbad. I have no idea. I've liked plenty of European movies. Specifically British movies, to be fair. So not European. Dang it. Just as I delivered my bad joke. Okay, I'm really not supposed to be down here. Which is good, because, you know, you always go to places that you're not supposed to go first. Keep banging on about that strategy, but it is absolutely true. Clinic power status. Essential systems, auto docks powered, security holograms powered, non-essential systems, music speakers powered. Please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. Disengage main power. I think that's a really nice one. I think that it is better if we don't do that. Let's learn about that and then come back down here. You're a big daddy in BioShock 2. Yes, that's true. What the fuck is this? It's a monster. It's sort of a monster. BioShock 2 is weird. It's fun. It's a fun game to play. We got auto docks here. This unusual looking auto dock still has a series of diodes and buttons that appear to work. Heal all crippled limbs, inject adrenaline to cure exhaustion. Oh, that's how I sleep then. Do I need my limbs fixed? Not really. How about my sleep? Yeah, let's go with the adrenaline. That's not how you cure exhaustion, but we're gonna pretend that it is. This is somebody banging on a door. Not drums. Very different. Very different things. It is Christine, isn't it?
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Oh, I see. That's what that other thing is. I wonder if there's a cooldown to this. Suppose you could just, you know... Yeah, you can just do the thing over and over again. Okay. Now that we know what to do... It's not a monster. You don't know that. The spoilers. Mark 9, Autodoc Jesus. So far, the Vault's experiment, I have Bioshock-themed underwater home mod in New Vegas. Cool, that sounds interesting. Let's get that book of science, because I saw you. Some medicine. And then we can check the power status and disengage the main power. There's also a mod for the Big Daddy armor. For New Vegas? You're a monster. You killed the entire strip. I did? Where? When? What happened? What are you talking about? Just now? No. When did I do that? I killed some people in this strip. Holy Chisa, getting ready for bed. So I can be here now. There's a terminal. Miss Keys' insomnia seems to have gotten worse. So we ended up ordering the new Autodock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new programs for the Autodock ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. Have already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd, quote, look into it, unquote. Guess his contact at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. And this Big Mountain is another DLC that I think was already out when this DLC came out. Because I'm doing the DLCs in order of canonical storyline rather than necessarily release. So this thing is now disabled. Which means that we're closer to our objective. Let's just check this room. There's another auto dock. Yeah, there's definitely somebody banging on a door. It's that auto dock. So this one is the same. This one is inaccessible. Excuse me. I don't hear anybody saying anything. Wait, that sounds like drills and whatnot. Malfunctioning autodock. Yep, that's drills. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times. And unfortunately, her dialogue runs away. So I'm gonna do something. Wow, that's gonna be annoying as hell. I wanna get that. I wanna get that proper. So much talking with Dr. Klein. Fucking hell. I think it's funny. Dr. Moby as well. Okay. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually I need to get I need to be like on point because this is gonna be another KOTOR 2 situation. To get cool info from her. Gotcha. Let's see. She blinks a few times, then winces as if the act of blinking causes her pain. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, and then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar. Wow, I was looking at her eyes. My god. Okay. This is annoying as shit. Like, I need full concentration for this. I need full concentration for that. Just, I can't look at her face, because she's doing expressions. Who does... Oh my god. This should be a... Should have a voiceover or something. I don't know. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Did somebody cut your vocal cords? She looks shaken as she glances at the other dog. She recoils and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you and her hands clench into fists, her eyes narrow, and she takes a step back, studying you. This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces, and then frowns and drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion. She looks more angry than pained now. Frowning, she touches her throat again gently, then her hand brushes her collar, and then her frown deepens. Her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. Don't do that! She looks surprised, then notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, then slowly shakes her head. We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once and then crosses her arms. What exactly is wrong? Don't you want out of here? She frowns, glances at the color, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Alright, come with me. Christine nods and steps slightly behind you, waiting. Christine has given you the signal interference perk. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. And she's freaking out because of the physics engine. And she's the best companion, as we well know, because she doesn't say her lines over and over again. Because the other ones just keep repeating their lines time and again. Let's see. Let's have a chat here. Christine raises an eyebrow. She's Veronica's girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know if Veronica mentions... Veronica does mention her, but not her by name, I don't think. Now I need a shit ton of... And you're level 27? The fuck says 112 hours. I'm at level 27. I am, yeah, more or less. Where did you see that? Was it when I reloaded? Oh, yeah. A lot of it is spent me rambling at the camera and at you folks at home. With all those cuts on her face and lack of hair, she looks a Cenobite. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait. She, well, I was actually thinking of the, what are they called? The Thynes, or Thanes, or whatever, in a Game of Thrones. I say a Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is the correct term. Do you know how to get out of here? She points in the direction of the main gate, then points at your color, shakes her head, and locks her hands around her chest. Then her hands lash outwards, fingers splayed, and she rolls her eyes back after a second. Okay, I had other questions. Okay, let's just say that again, because that was nonsense. Well, I wasn't into 20 hours of gameplay, if I'm not mistaken. I'm playing on with a mod that the level cap, that lowers the level cap, though. Locks her hands around her neck. Then her hands lash out towards fingers played, and she rolls her eyes back. And for a second, she turns back to you and shakes her head. So once the colors are gone, we can just leave? She nods slowly as if thinking, and then she raises an eyebrow, looks skeptical, and shrugs. She points downwards, makes a circle around her, and then back to the same spot, and then her finger drifts, circling, and she makes a mock frown. You're saying it'll be difficult to return here if we leave. She shakes her head, points at herself, then points at you, and nods. To return here if I leave. She nods. But not you. She nods once. Why can't you find your way back? She slowly shakes her head. She points at the ground, then moves each leg outward, straddling the place where she's pointing. Yeah, you aren't going to leave. She nods. So you're after the treasure, then? She frowns, shakes her head, pauses, and then tilts her head slightly, nods slowly. Huh. Those facial scars weren't done by the autodoc. The throat scar was. She nods slowly and then puts her hand in front of her throat, closes it slowly, and then points at you. I can't restore your voice. We'd need a real autodoc to do that. She shivers slightly and shakes her head. I think she doesn't want her voice back. I'm not sure. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. Christine looks blankly at you, then touches her head, smiles, and shakes her head. Oh. You cut your own hair off. She waves her hand, then shakes her head. She then nods in the direction of the casino. No, wait. I want to hear this. You were bald before? She nods with an exasperated look and then makes a circle with her hands, repeats it twice more, and then raises her hands. She puts both hands in front of her and then makes a motion with her hands as if writing something. Both of these lead to the same thing. One because I did the Brotherhood of Steel quest, but the other one because I have Intelligence 7 or higher. Wait, that's a Brotherhood of Steel symbol, right? You're a scribe. She nods and looks impressed. How the hell did you get out here? She shrugs and then points to you and shrugs. Where were you before? She moves her finger in a wider circle, then raises her hand over her eyes. You're looking for someone? She nods and raises a finger. At the end, she gets Vera's voice. Oh, I remember that. And Vera is voice acted by Laura Bailey, which I was trying to connect before, because somebody said... Dean Domino specifically talks about a woman, and that is Vera, but it's kind of complicated. It's a whole quest. It's a cool quest now that I'm thinking about it. That's a really cool quest. I'm gonna sneeze again, because I got something in my nose every time I touch it. It's like, ooh, you're gonna sneeze. But a man? She nods. She makes a motion with her hands around her chin, drawing it down, and then she raises her hands and clenches them at the sky. An angry bearded man. She points at your Pip-Boy. The man on the Pip-Boy holotape. Elijah. She nods, looks concerned, taps the side of her head, and expands her hands. Someone smart. She nods, then circles her ear. And nuts? She nods and frowns. Sounds like it's pretty important to you to find this person. She frowns, raises 2 fingers, and has them walk together. Then she looks down at the 2 fingers, and her face becomes angry. Then she chops her hand down and draws the 2 fingers apart. One of the fingers she points at herself. He cut you off from someone. She nods. And we leveled up. Family? Husband? She frowns, shakes her head, and even more so at husband. Your wife? She shakes her head but rolls it side to side. Oh, girlfriend. She hesitates and then waves her hand. You were more... It's kind of funny to think more than girlfriends, lovers. It's such a... That's such a culture... It's not even language specific, it's culture specific to say that these two are not the same thing. But yeah, you were more than girlfriends, let alone getting that from just this conversation. You were more than girlfriends, lovers. She nods and looks at you with a little surprised. What, do you think I don't understand love? She raises an eyebrow and looks at you. I understand how important a loved one can be. She nods slowly, studying you. She seems to be gauging you again. She makes a slow circle motion after a moment, taps her wrist. Nah, it's fine, don't worry about it. I had other questions. She frowns, then cups her hands to her ear. I'm listening. Yeah, I was trying to remember if Veronica says anything about Elijah doing anything against her affair or whatever. The singing is done by gorgeous Stephanie Dowling. Oh, they're singing. They're singing. I forgot about that. Which is another thing that makes this DLC have a lot of Bioshock vibe. The Frontier mod, you can play Dream Sequence NCR attacking Helios 1. I wish there was a mod for Battle of Helios 1. Well, yeah, that's what the NCR Ranger is saying. Or is that not Paladin? Or you mean, oh, right, because of the mod for this game, but yeah. How did you end up in the auto dock? She moves her fingers in a circle, frowns, and then drags her hand down over her eyes. She raises them again, points to you. Oh, she was knocked out. You were knocked out. She nods. She raises an eyebrow, points at you, makes a circle, then points at your feet. You want to know how I got here? She smiles and nods. She repeats the circling motion again. This time she lowers her hand and circles her finger inward until she's pointing at the spot where you're standing. Still pointing at the ground between you two, she raises an eyebrow. I follow the radio signal here, a woman's voice. She waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrow again. It's so difficult to understand this dialogue. I really don't like the way they did it. They should have had like 2 hours of each line lasting 2 hours, because it's just so difficult to process everything. Why would Christina go after Elijah, even though he just lost Helios 1 and ran away? Maybe she was loyal. I don't know. Maybe she knew something. She's a scribe after all. The Frontier is another thing entirely. Yeah, that's what I figured you were saying, Paladin. Because to just have a mod, it's a different thing. Hiccups, a lot of hiccups. I was curious where it led. She looks at you for a second, studying you, then nods. She points at you, then points at the casino, and she slowly shakes her head, then points in the direction of the main gate. Are you saying it's one or the other? She frowns, glances in the direction of the casino, then at the exit, then back in the direction of the casino. She shrugs without strength or conviction. She isn't looking at you when she does. What about you? She slowly shakes her head, then points at the ground. Okay. She looks exasperated. Yeah, I know. Do you know what those machines around the villa are? Christine shakes her head and then pauses and makes a small circle with her thumb and forefinger. She points at you and makes the motion of putting something in her palm. You want a small circle? Here's a Sierra Madre chip. I'll need that back, though. No, do I need to ask that? I do. I will. Let's go with that. Project Brazil thing is kind of a bit off Earth thing. Yeah, I saw Project Brazil. But nah. Didn't seem very interesting at the time, and I haven't looked at it for a while. Here's a Sierra Madre chip. I'll need that back. She examines the chip for a second, raises it to her eye, and then turns it to the side, gauging its diameter and width. She runs her finger over the surface slowly, checking the engraving, then she tosses the chip back to you. Then she pretends to look around, sees something on the floor, and then pretends to bend down and pick it up. She then looks at you and nods. You can scrounge more somehow. She smiles and nods. She stands still for a second, then stops and slowly makes the motion of bending down and scooping something up. Then she holds the imaginary object in her hand as if heavy and puts it in front of her as if on a table. She then hefts what looks like a small box and pours it out of the object, looks at it, and then reaches down and holds a small O. You can make more of those at a workbench with the right materials. She smiles and then nods. She points at your Pip-Boy, makes a motion of opening it up and removing something from it. Then she raises her hand and makes the motion of smashing it and holding up the remains. Oh, you need a battery, a fission battery, and scrap metal? And you can counterfeit the chips. She nods, impressed, and then she points at you, then her, and makes a circle. Can you teach me how to do it? She nods and then makes a series of hand motions to represent weight and amounts, enough so you think you could do it on your own. And Christina's taught you the coin operator perk, allowing you to make Sierra Madre, quote, chips, unquote, metal slugs at workbenches using fission batteries and scrap metal. And that explains why there are so many of those all around the map. We are not going to need them. We would if we weren't punching everybody to death. I had other questions? She raises an eyebrow, and then tilts her head slightly. Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? Christine frowns and then pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. Then she makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, and then shakes her head. Something to do with the surgery. She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air. She puts on an odd staring face. She keeps the blank face for a second, then slowly blinks, looks around. She looks at her hands, shakes them. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes. Pre-war. She nods slowly and then makes the motion of typing and drawing X's and lines in the air and then gives a thumbs up. Well, it can still do numbers and calculations. She nods. Okay. What weapons are you skilled at? Christine draws a jagged lightning bolt into the air, pantomimes throwing a grenade, and then pulls an imaginary knife from behind her back. And then she moves her feet shoulder width apart, holds hands up in the martial stance, and then turns both hands and punches a bunch of people. Then holds a pistol up, takes aim as if sighting along the barrel, and also shoots a bunch of people. So energy weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? She nods once. So she's basically good at everything apart from big guns. Okay, goodbye. Christine nods. Which makes sense, because if she mimicked the goodbye, then it would be kind of weird. Finally. That is a difficult dialogue to read. I like it. It's new stories of original Fallout 1 and 2. To be... You got one was right. So, do I want to go with speech? Because I don't have magazines now. I think I want to max out my speech. I might as well max out my repair. Let's go with that. Ooh, we got our second to last perk. Rad Absorption. That's the only one that we have access to. Although, there would be Roughen It if we had more survival, which I think we can. You're more at home under the open stars than under a roof. Anytime you sleep outside, you gain the benefit of being well rested, even if you don't own the bed. Nah, I've only been well rested the one time. The one time when I shouldn't have been, and it's fine. I'm totally okay with it. Nerves of Steel. We got some. Yeah, everything over 85 is useless, I think. Yeah, but it's for speech checks. That's the only thing that I'm thinking. What is this Irradiated Beauty? Oh, it's the bad one, isn't it? Yeah. I always take Swift Learner and Educated. It helps with leveling up. I didn't want to spend a lot of a big part of the game not leveling up. So I even have like a trait that makes it so that I level up slower. I don't remember what it is. It might be gifted or something. Only time you need speak 100% is at the end of the game. Which is kind of a shame, isn't it? Should have a bunch of 100% speech checks all over the place. And 80% and all that. It's just... Grim Reaper Sprint is such a broken perk in Fallout 3. So broken. I think I might go for the Explorer perk. Talking with Lanius. Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I remember that one specifically. I think I might go for the Explorer perk. There's not a whole lot of stuff. Finally, Harry, right? I need that perk so badly now that I can hit anybody mind-breaking range, basically. Go for Tag. Tag would be interesting. Tag is like an extra level up at this point. Toughness is not a bad one. Mathrath is one of the skills that Christine uses. You gain an additional 5 damage threshold against energy weapons while wearing any metal armor. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so toughness or tag. If you want to carry gold, you need 1 perk. I don't want to carry gold out of here. It's so pointless. I will just leave it all behind. I have so much money. I have no need for money for the gold. I'll carry maybe one. I don't care for the gold. Like you can pass. Let's see, man. Like you can pass that perk check, but it. Wait. Mathrath is one of the skills that. Oh. Take the gold, says Harry. No, it's so annoying. It is so annoying to think of like carrying that all that because it's so big. It's so much. Take the gold. No. I'm torn between toughness and tag. And explorer, admittedly. Wait, we're not going to be able to get level 34s. Aww. Maybe you were bad ones. So your karma has been reset to 0. You had a lot of close calls. Wherever you finish a fight, less than 25% health, your luck increases for a little. That's stupid as hell. Your story past is fallen from memory because everyone thought you died. Your karma is reset and you inflict 10% damage for every 100 points of karma you gain. Oh, that's kind of cool. 10% damage increase. That is also unbelievably powerful because you can just. I'm pretty sure you can get infinite karma. And also you're immune to critical hits. It requires good karma. This is so powerful, the thought you died. And I'm not going to be able to take it. Which is fine, I'm okay with it. That's what she said. Hey Lord Zombie Fart, welcome to the stream. How's it going? So yeah, I'm probably gonna take tag. Let's see. Let's go back and see what I want to get. So extra survival is in the cards. Extra medicine. But that's it. I mean, I could get barter. What would I get the tag in? I would max out medicine. I know. Yeah, I absolutely know. But I don't want to. I just want to make a choice here. Are you gonna kill everyone? No, I've done a little bit of that already. We're in the Sierra Madre DLC. We just got our 3rd companion. I'm gonna go with toughness. Because it's good. You know, not dying. Long haul perk allows you to fast travel over encumbered. What? But I don't have that. I don't have enough in barter for it. Yeah, there's no way. New Vegas, 75 miles. That is so cheating. That is so cheating. That who picks that? My God, is that the one that you're referring to? That was the one that you're referring to, right? Ah, no way, no way. I'm gonna go with toughness because it's something that's good. If I can find it, obviously. Let's go with toughness, and let's get out of here. I think I got everything from you. Did I? Yes, I did. Let's go. Well, maybe not. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, and then glances at your caller, frowning. Yeah, it's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the color and then opens and closes her hand real fast. She taps her color and then opens and closes her hand real fast. She points at your Pip-Boy, her color, and then at your color. After a second, then she opens and closes her hand real fast. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. She is about to nod and then stops, points at herself, and shakes her head. She points at your color, then hers, and then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulse that she did before. Does that work with any other color? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth and then makes the motion of tuning a dial. Then she points to herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then again points at the two of you and then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. She's referring to this thing over here. That's obviously it's her perk. But we're good. We don't need that. We do need to go upstairs because I want to see what's up there. But this is going to be something. Are we going to be okay? Maybe. Let's set this behavior to the first floor. Oh. Is it going to stay there? That was a bad decision. That was also a misclick, if you're wondering. That's cheating, says the god of safe scumming. Safe scumming isn't cheating. I would kill for that amount of gold in real life. Don't kill. Unless you're killing bad people. In which case, can't say no to that. So if that guy is just gonna spawn there, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Because I know the way up. And of course, because I have fast or silent running, I can just run. Good. Huh. There's a thing there. I like how the telephone has got the handle glued to the body of the thing. Sierra Madre chips. Not that I expect for there to be anything good up here, by the way. I do want to explore it, but there's not going to be anything. Bad decision is not taking the gold from the casino. Seriously, I have nothing. I can't do anything with the gold. I have so much money. I have like 100,000. Not like more than 100,000. So there's really no reason. And the gold isn't even that expensive. So this is a hologram emitter. This emitter controls a security hologram in this area. You may be able to disable the emitter. Yes. And now, no more hologram for me. Because they are mean. Ooh. Do I have the... no. We're missing the whiskey bottle. Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispenser arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machine. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for MedX was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stressed. Made a backup of the code on this terminal just in case. And we can download it. This is the restricted dispenser code for use in the vending machines. Now, MedX is morphine. It didn't exist in Fallout 1 and 2, but Bethesda decided to add it as a drug for damage resistance in Fallout 3 because, you know, that's a thing that video games do. The whole morphine being used for soldiers back in World War II and stuff like that, and before. And what happened is that apparently the use of real-life drugs made in the game made the age rating of Fallout 3 go up, and so Bethesda called it MedX instead, and that's what we have. So he's an addict of opioids, basically, and we have an easy lock over here to chief physician. With 2 computers, in fact. Appointment calendar. Transmitted to Sierra Madre. Transmitted to chief physician's terminal. Domino plus Miss Keys. Miss Keys. Sinclair plus Miss Keys. Sinclair proposed moving 1 autodoc to casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agreed. Miss Keys. That's not her, obviously, because this is back before, after the, well, maybe before the war, but you know, around the war, 200 years ago, basically. And this terminal over here. Has the same appointment calendar? No. Miss Keys showed up today, sounds Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Miss Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to, quote, alarm, unquote, Sinclair. Ran some tests. Miss Keys' voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in, quote, better spirits, unquote, despise that man. Unpleasant visit. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. Vera Keys, right. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keys was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing Miss Keys' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if need be if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized, amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. I will get that bottle of wine, because this obviously happened in the very last day of, the world happening. Right there. There's no trash bin, though. I think that might be related to her losing her voice. We need to be on the lookout for that. Drained Us, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Prince4J, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for the follow, Drained Us, by the way. Okay, it's 2:14 a.m. for Paladin. I have to get up at 7 a.m. Have a good night. Sleep well. You get up earlier than I do. And you're going to bed later than I usually go. Because it's only a little bit past midnight for me. Have you gotten the revolver with the sound effects? Oh, that's right. There's a thing for that. I don't know. Same thing happened to GTA. Yeah, it was right around the same time, I think. Gold is better than money. No, gold is money, Harry. Gold is money. Got some mentats, or the code for it. It looks like hacking is easy for RPG, says Paladin. No, first off, I have a maxed out skill, which allows me to just do whatever, because I know what I want to do. I don't even play the game, the little mini game. But it isn't very easy for me. Caps from soda pops are money. That's Drained Us. You're very right. Okay. And this takes us to the medical district. From upstairs? I don't think I saw this door. Or maybe it was that other door that we saw. Yes, it was that other door that we saw. Okay. So it's pointless. Gold has more value than aluminum. But no soda caps. Gold has more... That's... yeah. So the hologram is disabled. We don't need to do anything about it. Today's physician. I was gonna leave that behind. Okay, well, we're leaving. There's a bad person over here. Attacking Christina. Or Christine. Please explode. Thank you. An arm is enough. I don't think you need to lose your head. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, they do like a little dodge to the side. Okay, so I think we can just go back. In fact, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, the quest just points us in the right direction. I can't go through here. Like a weird currency in the post-apocalyptic world. It's a joke. It's supposed to be a joke. Something that you don't think about too much. It wouldn't work like that. Post-apocalyptic world. There we go. Canoid planet vault tech. Are you hitting them with a bear trap? Yes. Yes, I am. That's the only unarmed weapon that I have, and I'm playing unarmed only. There's a lot of monsters around here. I'm not a big fan. Because they spawn. If they didn't spawn, I'd be okay. They're bad. They're just evil. Evil monsters. Okay. We haven't been out long either. Say hello to these two fools. I got a little mosquito flying around. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't... Do I need to talk to...
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
This guy. I want to see the hologram. That's... Keys. Vera keys, for sure.
Good.
And now he's all buggy.
Now for the festivities and your parts in all.
He does this. I'm very sorry.
The owner of the
I can fix the sound in post a little bit, but not right now.
grand opening to the gala event.
Sometimes it's like really ridiculous.
It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. Otherwise, I'll have to rely on the next team.
How am I supposed to get to the markers on my map?
I've unlocked the west and east gates to Cuesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. If I need to offer guidance, I will.
What is the gala event?
A display of lights, fireworks, music in the streets. A pre-war festival to mark the casino's opening. The bomb struck first. It is of no consequence, only firing the event is. Get the three in position. Then travel to your position in Salida del Sol and trigger the gala. After that, the real work begins.
The real work. What was this? A warm-up?
Perhaps you think this is a simple robbery, a cheap casino heist. No, this is a heist of the centuries. We're not plundering Sierra Madre. We're plundering history.
I think it's...
the old world itself.
I think the original word is gala. Is pronounced gala.
Not without a fight.
But in English it's gala.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't expect anything less.
It might be British. In British English it might be pronounced gala. Because the word comes from Italian. And Italian doesn't have gay. I mean, Italian doesn't have gay. They have gay just as anybody else. They don't have the sound gay for G-A. The A is A. It's open A. It's, I believe, I'm not actually sure how the A is. How, because there's multiple ways of making the same sound, like the A, or E, or E, which is can all come from the same letter. But in English, GA is gay, and in Italian, it's ga. I think it is Italian, though. It could be French, because a lot of, you know how it is. But I've heard it pronounced Gala a bunch of times as well. And that's how I would pronounce it if I were saying it, I think. I think that's how I would pronounce it. I mispronounced a bunch of things. You know. We'll head out then.
I'd suggest
Like I just
taking
mispronounced
everything
all of
you
that.
get to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first. As easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen to your caller. Watch where you step. You're no use to me dead.
You have lost Christine's signal interference perk. Aw. I didn't tell her to not be here. I have also binoculars.
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
Unremarkable face, I would say. I can't really identify anything. She's very unhappy about this. She really doesn't like being between these two. Christine is looking at the fountain, her eyes narrowed. She then scans the courtyard perimeter, gauging the distance. She glances at your wrist and then back at the fountain. You think he's using the Pip-Boy to establish the projection connection? She nods and raises her hands, palms facing each other, and then rotates it in a 180-degree arc and back again. I think he might be close then, and yet you aware? She surveys the area, focusing upward. She glances at the casino with frowns. She then looks west and then east. Christine holds out her hand and motions at your Pip-Boy. I'm going to show her the Pip-Boy. Christine studies the Pip-Boy intently, turning your arm around as if your wrist's a sensor module she just found. She doesn't seem interested in the screen. She studies the exterior and then the casing. She seems to be making sure it's intact. Her finger stabs through the red buttons, narrowing in the local map. She scrolls Sierra Madre's main gate. She calls up the local map of the Puesta del Sol switching station, zooms in. Her intended expression loses edge. She looks at you, points at the marker on her Pip-Boy, and points west and tilts her head. Why do you think he wants you to go to the Puesta del Sol switching station? She frowns and then makes a motion as if typing at keys, and then she points at you, raises her left wrist, and pantomimes talking into it. She points at you and then her and looks right and left, raising two fingers, tries to type, pauses, and slowly shakes her head. Yeah, neither Dean nor Dog have the technical aptitude to man the switching stations, right? She slowly nods, looking impressed. Things would be a lot easier if you did one snap for yes, two snaps for no. Would it? I don't know. Let's go with that. She smiles humorlessly, and then she nods once slowly and then shakes her head slowly. Then she looks at you, her face wrinkled in a humorless smile. Okay, I get it. Better than finger snaps. The nod slowly. Her face wrinkles more, and then she gives a reluctant smile. Okay. She looks exasperated, then waves her hands. Oh, maybe that's that line over there. This nodding, frowning, pointing you do is wearing me out. That's what I just said. No, I don't know. Because it's like, I said that line already. So maybe it's just a... I don't know. Maybe it's the same line for two different things. Okay, goodbye. She nods. So who do I need to bring with me? Get Dog. Sure. Also, get that Sierra Madre chip. Bunch of things back here. I'm not really too concerned about them. Although, I will want to look at my list of Steam packs. That's kind of good. We could get some more. How much more? Also, I can return some of my things. There we go. And then for the Stim packs, I have 1136. The Stim packs cost 25. So I can make 100. I can make a lot of them. I'm good. I don't need them too much. So, I'm gonna talk to you, dog, in a little bit. Dean.
Was that him floating above the...
See, he looks like Scarlet Joe.
Man, the one who put these bow ties on our necks? Sure does like to make a presentation. We should
Trying to
keep it
think.
down, or else the ghost people are going to swarm the gates. Vera hologram or no.
Vera hologram. You know the holographic woman?
Yeah.
The holographic woman!
Or-
Chapow!
Guess Vera Keys got lost along with the rest of the holo archives when the bomb hit, huh? Ghost in name and image. Still a looker, though. Got to hand it to Sinclair. Sure can pick him. Well, or get picked. Whichever.
Can you tell me about her?
Vera was a big star back before the bomb. Not the best actress, but, well, she had other talents. Nice voice, nice legs. For some reason, Sinclair, he built this place. She caught his eye. Once he was hooked, that was
He is.
had to have her. So made the introductions, and guess what? He builds this place for her like some kind of Cleopatra obsession. Wasn't always a death trap.
Introductions. You knew her before?
Of course. What? Some kind of surprise to you that I knew people once? Used to have my name in lights, all right? Knew a dozen Veras, or whatever her name was. Vera Keys. Figured I could pay Sinclair back. Introduce the two. Guy was a slouch in the dame department. Had to pick up the slack somehow.
The delivery for that line. The voice actor in general is doing very well. Know anything about this gala event we're supposed to trigger?
Supposed to be the grand opening of the Sierra
Let's see if he says gala.
Lots of lights, music, the works. And he's going to use the gala event.
He says gala. It must be a British thing.
Casino? But that's interesting.
Why? It sure is interesting. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. Maybe the drain in power. That'll cause the security systems to shut down enough to let us in. But getting back out? No, the place will close up tighter than an opening at the Fronds. Or Danny Parker's sphincter when he has to tip a doorman.
The gala's event's tied into the casino's generators?
Right, look. So, not everything about the villa was the pinnacle of bright ideas. In order to pull off the gala, old Sinclair had to get creative. The Sierra Madre announcement, for example. Not just for the casino, not at all. The gala's tied to the casino, draws on its power. Might cause it to reset itself, open the doors for a bit like it was supposed to.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean about Sierra Madre's broadcast?
Well, Vera's beautiful voice doesn't run on casino power exactly. Her broadcast is tied into the emergency broadcast signal for the Sierra Madre. You know, in case of attack. Well, guess what? The night of the gala event, the emergency signal went out all right. But because the broadcast had been hooked up to the gala event, instead of an emergency signal, you get Vera's voice on the radio. Great, huh?
Vera's voice. Laura Bailey's voice acting. I'm thinking there might be something you can read into Julia. What's her name? The leader of the Followers of the Apocalypse. She's also voice acted by Laura Bailey. Because Laura Bailey, she does a lot of different voices. She does anime. She does a lot of different games. And she has, like all voice actors, they have specific tones that they're used to and that they know how to... Well, first off, that they can market to companies and be like, hey, I can do this voice. Look at it. And Laura Bailey does that very intense and soothing... I say, well, soothing. It's to me, it sounds smooth. That very intense voice that she has that we heard in the radio. But Julia, I think it is Julia. I never remember her name from the Followers of the Apocalypse. She also has the same voice. But that's not like the default. First off, that's not the only voice that Laura Bailey does, and it's also not her natural voice, or I say her natural, her normal voice, her normal talking voice. So I think it must have been the voice direction that told her to do that voice for Julia, because they sure as hell told her to do this voice for Vera Keyes here, because it makes sense because she's known for her voice. I always find it a little bit baffling that Julia, or whatever her name is, the one in the Follower of the Apocalypse, has that voice, because it's just so out of nowhere. It's like but still, well, so it's not an invitation; it's a call for help.
Yeah, the Sierra Madre's last song, one only a few people are ever going to hear. A little sad, but what can you do?
Indeed. According to the marker, you're slated for a spot in Puesta del Sol.
No, looks like a rooftop in Puesta
Matthew
del
Perry
Sol.
asked to voice Benny
Better
because he was
days. Nice view.
on the set of Friends on
It's the
Breaks.
last place anyone wants to stand when this event goes off. That place during spring,
Is
summer,
it
and
Matthew
fall,
Perry that voices
and
Benny?
winter is a prime resort spot for
I'd never
ghost
noticed.
people. Not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going there, I'm not going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll
Man,
over
is it really him?
or leave me there, no thanks.
Benny has some of the best dialogues in the game, honestly. Especially the one in the in Caesar's tent. That is a really good dialogue. I really liked it. But his dialogue is pretty good as well. The one in the suite is better. Is like it's better than the one downstairs in the casino. But yeah, Benny is really well written, I feel. I don't know who wrote him though. But it's definitely worth, like, the voice actor pulls it off. Oh, Matthew Perry pulls it off. I didn't actually know that Matthew Perry voice acted for games. Trying to think. Huh, that's kind of interesting. I thought he was a cinema director. Am I thinking of another member of the cast of Friends? No, I'm not. When Chandler speaks to Caesar, he doesn't sound like Chandler though. At least not from my memory. Yeah, it doesn't sound like Chandler. Chandler has very specific mannerisms. And so does Benny, for that matter. I was thinking of the voice actor. It's completely unrelated. I was thinking of Agent Mulder from the X-Files. He's a director as well, but he also acts, and I think he also does video games. Any idea why he wants you there?
Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? Process of elimination, lowest common denominator. He figures the strong man's needed somewhere, even if it sounds like the strong man's two minds about
David Duchovny.
Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need
I wouldn't have known the
slots.
name.
I hope not.
I only know his face.
Or we're royally jonesed.
What about Christine?
Christine, that her name? Nice name. I mean, you can't see it on posters, but never mind. I don't know. She might need to hold some place where speaking isn't important. Like stage tech? Lighting? Got me. And me? I've had prime billing in Europe, New York, and this gig doesn't feel like that. Don't get me wrong, I can hold an audience, conduct a score from the rooftops, but I'm guessing I'm the odd man out in this whole heist.
I'm not following you.
Odd man out, dead weight. Someone you need holding the toolbox, the nurse passing the scalpel, the chauffeur driving you to the concert. Any guy with hands is who he needs up on that rooftop. Guess he thinks I don't rate looking like I do. Poor him.
You don't rate.
Of course you do. Let's hear them.
The questions. I think we're done.
I'd shed a tear.
No, you wouldn't. God.
If that human wasn't wearing a collar.
Huh. Both of them, I suppose. But I think... Wait. Did you pick a fight with Domino again?
So, are we on our way to somewhere else? A gala event, perhaps?
What do you need to know about the gala event?
The gala event is the way to bring the old man out. He won't show himself until the casino doors are open. So triggering the event is key. And the key. The question becomes, can we trust each other to do this? We'll see. If we go there, you'll have to give me control. If you bring Dog out, then I'll make sure you pay in blood.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Do you know anything else?
Dog might know more. You should ask him. Beware the answer, because I think Dog got hungry. He couldn't help himself. I tried. I always try, and he keeps giving in.
Any reason why you're assigned to this point on the map?
Maybe it's familiar, comfortable. Practice makes perfect. And as much as it bruises my ego, some things require brute strength. In the right combination. Besides, none of your assembled band of thieves look able to rip a 200-year rusted power switch down like a machete to fire up an entire town.
Yeah. Any other questions?
You're a brave one.
Who's this old man who brought us here?
Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child.
Okay, I asked you already.
More.
Yeah. That's the one that doesn't go away. Yeah, that's it for now.
We'll see.
Well, I need to ask Dog to show up. So, let's see how that works. Getting rid of all these.
Dog, back in the cage.
That's the wrong one.
Are you listening? From now on, when I talk to you, pay attention. I've left
Remember
markers on
you.
I find the three
You
other
were
callers in town.
Are you kidding me?
12 and 14. Get them to the fountain. Obey me.
He did the stupid thing. It's fine. It kept talking while he was talking. This is terrible. Okay.
Are you listening? From now on, when I talk to you, pay attention. I've left markers on your Pip-Boy. Find the three other callers in town. 8, 12, and 14. Get them to the fountain. Obey me, and you can all go free.
Remember you. You were mean to Dog. Make Dog sleep. And other voice come out.
No, it's fine. We need to get you to the gala event. But, no, actually, we're not going to do that. Dog, do you know why you have to go to the position on this map?
Hard to pull things? Dog has to pull very, very hard to... Are we going there? Dog not want to stay and pull things. Hard to do. And caged there.
Yeah, that's enough for now.
Yes, master.
Okay. So, that didn't go very well. Or very far.
Dog, back in the cage. If it isn't the clever one.
Yes, it is. Would you like to come with me?
I'll follow you. For now.
God has given you the In My Footsteps perk. Thank you very much. Let's... I think we're going east. Fires in the sky. Get Dog to the switching substation in Salida del Sol. Is it gonna be Dog specifically? I thought it would be either one of them. It's the wrong weapon.
Kill this one before they call others.
Don't worry. It's totally fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need to switch him to Dog before when I get there. So here, in Salida del Sol, which doesn't mean exit of the sun, it means sunrise. Which is a really curious way of saying it. We, in Portuguese, we say sunbirth, or translates roughly as sunbirth, rather than sunrise. But Salida, it's a birth. A birth is also kind of a Salida in a way. No, that was a bad joke, but I don't deserve to die for it. Ah, fell down here. It's good. Is it very dark in here? I think it is. In Romanian, we translate it as a rise. Cool.
Something needs to die.
Just a rise. Is that like a short form of something? Because in Portuguese, you would always say it. The multiple words. Plastic skeleton. Yeah, we're not gonna say anything about
Whatever
that.
it is, it's still out there, waiting.
The multiple words put together. Nascer do Sol.
To fight, you should call Dog out.
So you can't just say Nascer because it doesn't work like that. Oh, hi. Oh. Oh, there's cockroaches over here. Ah! I heard the dead person. Okay.
Tastes like copper. Or
Rasarit de soare, sunrise. But you can also say rise. Rasarit. Oh, I see.
that's not good.
No, it didn't. You didn't punch anybody. So it is a sort of abbreviation. Floors have teeth.
Use the gas valves around here to set traps of our own.
We are definitely not going to do any of the things that you're saying. Because that is a bad time. What am I missing for... He just keeps talking. Sierra Madre Martini. Empty whiskey bottles.
Boy, maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
Yeah, I don't think that I'll find empty whiskey bottles anywhere around here. Set traps. Away? Aye. I don't know what that says. But I don't want to use traps. I'm not actually sure we can use
Got away.
traps like that.
Idiot's hunger just screws it up.
Sucrose! He's super scary when he starts running. Empty whiskey bottles. We're gonna do it. I can't believe we're gonna do it. We're gonna see just how replenishing that thing is. Sierra Madre Martini. Plus 40 HP, plus 2 strength, and plus 4 endurance. I mean, it isn't bad. It's just not... Oh, Dean's secret stash. Again. It's just not amazing. See, it's just why do the developers not want to give me amazing things? Just give me like an insta heal. It's such a huge amount of trouble to gather all the ingredients. Insta heal is the least they could give me. And also, besides, I don't need set traps because these guys, they die with one hit, sort of. So it's not really worth my time. Bobby pins are good.
I'll end you.
No. It is done. There's a journal over here. What? Wow, that's hard to see. Town's going to get built. It just ain't built to last. Casino might be a different story. It's like a bank vault to the sky, but that's just me. It's a big show for someone. Hope Sinclair survives this one. I think the town was built to last very well. Like, there's still couches around, and the ceilings are still up. You know a house is well built when the ceiling's still up. After 200 years. And nuclear explosions. What is that down there?
Right behind you.
I don't think that's anything down there.
We need to use the gas valves around here to set traps of our own.
Never. No. Dresser. Good stuff. He loves the gas traps. He does. I don't know why. He just says the same things over and over again. I'm very upset at him because he does that. And also, like, what gas traps? I haven't been able to see anything. It's hard to navigate this place. Is that where we came from?
Tastes like copper.
Yes, it is.
We'll go.
Okay, that's good news. Usually when you explore a bunch and you find your way back to the beginning, it means that you did a good job exploring. I think I know where I need to do. It's over there. We're gonna take a bunch of damage.
Trying to lose me in the cloud?
No, but there's...
To move faster than this if we're going to outwit the old man.
Where is it? Wow. That's a tricky thing. Let's get the stim packs going. Because we can do it. And we can't use our fists to break this radio. I think it's above us.
Almost got away.
We got it.
Hunger won't get rid of me that easily.
I didn't shoot at you. There's another one? Boom, says over there. Which, does it imply that Domino... Ooh, Z fighting. Does it imply that Domino has gone around painting the radios up instead of shooting them up? Like, I'm not 100% sure what that implies, is all I'm saying.
The Sierra Madre broadcast. Curiosity and greed. Save.
You really need to stop obsessing with that. Oof, I'm taking a lot of damage. There's no curiosity. There's only playing a video game on stream. I must play all the video game. It's so difficult to understand. Hmm? You don't even know what Twitch is.
Swallowed his collar.
I think we might have arrived at our destination. No, no, we did not. Woo! Sorry. Let's get some stim packs.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
An arrow pointing at vodka. Crafty veteran. Craft... yeah, because this is a crafting table. I crafted more than 100 items. Where are we? Door to Salida del Sol. What?
Faster than this if we're going to outwit the old man.
Got a computer over here. Purified water. Some skates. Status report. The villa's like cardboard, but the casino, the place isn't built for the people to just gamble. It's a place for them to take cover if the big ones hit. Those doors can be hermetically sealed, and whatever they got lining the floors screws up anything not hooked up directly by wires. Word is, while Mr. Yesterday got the villa covered, Sinclair's looking up the Sierra Madre. Sorry, locking up the Sierra Madre like a golden trap. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The thing is made for him to survive. Which might mean that it's still inside? I guess we're gonna find out. Not now, because now we're gonna find out what this door, where this door leads to, because it's the same area except not. Huh.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
I think we're still in the area. Torn journal. Seems kind enough. Signed my poster and even the promo photo. Kind of sad look to her, though, like she wasn't really there, and she almost ran when Mr. Domino slipped his arm through hers, and he wasn't even looking at her, like she was a bag hanging on his arm. Something wrong between those two. Not sure if Sinclair sees it, but I do. Okay. Nowhere to run. Yeah, there's two enemies here. Oof, there's there's a super mutant coming down the stairs. I know. Let's go with pork and beans here. And get some dirty water in my face. Hey, I know, but this is very good for your health. Good. Easy peasy. Lemons squeezy. No escape again. Oh, there's a gate. This is something. This is something. I wonder if that is where we need to go. Wow.
Believe the idiot
Oh.
swallowed his collar.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's that radio. Well, it might be only one. Interesting. Might as well open that. There's another radio up in here. Oh no, that one is easy. Just deactivated like that.
Pip-Boy, maybe I'll tear it off your arm. Wear it on my neck.
What about you? Some pre-war money, huh? Good for you. And I'm now, like, this area is fun. Well, more fun than the rest of the areas. But now I'm seeing what's missing. It's not about how linear... It's not about how linear the areas are. See, get out of my way. It's about the challenge that they present, and what kind of challenge that they present. If you think, I think back, like I'm thinking back all the time to BioShock. And in BioShock, you spend hours going through areas and fighting enemies that you know how to fight. That you know, normal enemies. It's not rocket science, but it is levels designed to lead you through a path. And these levels are not designed like that. And they're like, they're designed... They're
It's still out there.
They're designed like that they had a certain amount of time that, you know, to place all the items in the world. And instead of trying to shape the gameplay to something interesting, they just spent the time that they had, you know, because it takes time for them to make the world and place everything together and all that. They just did that, and that was it.
Just wait. We'll kill it together.
I'm gonna need my mouse to be doing that. Got another computer over here. Personal log. Ask the foreman how come no one's visited up. What? No one's wised up yet. And he just winked, said we got someone watching out for us. An ace in the hole. As long as we're good until showtime, this whole villa is going to be the biggest con of all time. That's because half the maintenance shipments aren't coming through. Sinclair's too blinded by that starlet, capital S, to see beyond the casino. So we're able to cut corners when we need to, and no one's going to look too close and the budgets while the casino's big opening is underway, and after that we'll be long gone. This is the hosts for the grand opening, I think. Casino lights carry me home. We got a signal over here. It's not very common that we see a signal like that.
Running out of volunteers, last ones couldn't see beyond their own greed. Running out of volunteers, last...
Oh, and then we have others?
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
At least this one seems like a straight shooter. Or sucker. Should never have set that radio signal on repeat. That one's...
What? It's just somebody breathing. And of course it's Christine breathing. Oh man, this place is enormous. Look at that, a plastic skeleton in his suitcase. How nice. Very nice. A very good love story. Better than Twilight. That's not how the meme goes. What? Whatever. Disarm that. Disarm things. What was that supposed to be? Is there a shotgun in here?
Whatever it is.
I don't know.
Still out there. Waiting.
There's a radio up there. Oh, I shot it. Did I? Maybe.
It'll come to us.
The other thing is, these levels, they're a maze. And while I like the idea of levels that are a maze,
To lose me in the cloud.
I feel that in this particular case, if they hadn't made the levels to be a maze, it would have been a lot better for the feeling and the progression of the levels. Think some of the really crappy levels of Vampire Bloodlines, like the sewers, for example. They're still memorable, they're still fun, because they're linear. They feel a little bit mazy, but they're not. They're linear levels. But these ones are not. And it just highlights the fact that they are rushly designed? Sure. What's out there? There's a lot of things out there. We have a terminal. Another. Mr. Yesterday says that they can get the incident hushed up. After all, no one really saw what happened when the patio collapsed, and the balcony along with it. We can also see about getting the medical reports at the clinic deleted too. It's all good. Still, I'm getting nervous. Whole thing's a big gamble. Won't be long before people see the villa for what it is. Sand barely held together with spit and glue. We're protected legal-wise, even so, this is criminal. It's like he doesn't want this place to last. Little did they know, they found out that the best construction methods were indeed sand and spit and glue. Because this thing is still here. Apart from that wall was bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to to God either, which is a problem because I need God. He's coming. Somewhere. Dean left another stash. Very nice of him. Spit glue and duct tape, that's right. Wow, that really doesn't go anywhere, does it? Where is he? Dude, you're the worst. Let's go. Oh, there's a trap over here. Okay. So, that's gonna be that for tonight. Cletus, the landowner, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm leaving right now because it is 1 a.m. for me, and I've been streaming for 3 hours now, and the reason why we're going on the roof instead of on the roads, there's no reason, it's just I'm sort of trying to explore everything I can, but I get the distinct feeling that I'm not actually doing a very good job at exploring things. I think I'm missing stuff behind, or leaving stuff behind, which in this area actually matters, because there are texts and things, but I'll look around next stream, which is going to be, the next New Vegas stream is going to be only next Tuesday, but next Saturday, 2 hours before now, I will be playing a new game, so I still haven't decided what new game it's going to be, but I will be happy to have you back, Cletus, and everybody else. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a good night, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Have a good day. Stay safe, and I will see you in 2 days. Bye-bye.